Hi there. So, there's this odd thing. My wife, not too long ago, realized that the whole religion nonsense was religion nonsense. And, it's been a bit of a struggle for her. Her entire family is religious. Her father's a fundamentalist, and, it's difficult for her to reconcile what she knows to be true versus what they want to be true. But recently she's been thinking about the soul dilemma. In other words, I'm a monist. She's always been a dualist. And she believes in ghosts and whatnot, but she's really struggling with the concept of a soul. And she echoed something that I hear a lot, and that is the argument that if there is no everlasting soul, if there is no everlasting, something, then what is the purpose? There's no purpose, and blah, 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 blah. And I don't mean to blah, blah her, not in the least, but the idea that you have to live forever in order for one small part of it to matter doesn't make sense. If you look at the classic argument for God, there must be some objective purpose pushed upon us. If we're not doing this for God, then there's no point to doing this. And to a limited degree, I could understand that, but I think it's worse when it's from somebody who's really struggling, who's in the middle of, trying to find the truth, trying to find what matters. Because it's sad. It's really sad. I'm comfortable knowing that there's nothing else. And if there's evidence that there's something else, I'll weigh it, I'll measure it, I'll see it, I'll investigate. I have done that, which is what leads me to the conclusion that there isn't. And I'm having trouble describing to her why I'm not depressed, why that doesn't depress me. And I think that the simplest explanation is that the only purpose that life has is to be lived. Life is for the living. It's there for the doing. I don't need to know that 500,000 years from now, somebody's going to be having me inside of them as a host or something. I mean, the concept of soul just doesn't make any sense to me. I learn, I explore, I walk paths, and no matter how often I walk a particular forested path, I see something different, something new, something intriguing. And to me, that is the purpose of life. That is the purpose of existence, to find and explore and discover. Discovery is important. It's very important because you need to modify who and what you are every day. You should not ever be able to say, I am today the same as I was a week ago, much less a year ago or 5 years ago. That is abhorrent. That makes me sick to my stomach to even contemplate. But yeah, what do you think about the purpose in your life? Whether you're a theist or an atheist, is there a purpose? Do you need some objective purpose in order to feel calmed about your own existence? Just a thought.